Hello everybody and welcome to our new series, The Humans of Pickleball. What we're going to do today is just not talk about pickleball, but talk about the players who are playing pickleball. The humans behind it, what are their thought process, what defines their characteristics and why they play this wonderful sport. So it's a great opportunity to catch up on the human side of pickleball. So let's begin. OGs gets thrown around very easily these days, but I've reserved that for them because these are the original gangsters of pickleball. They are the promoters of pickleball in Bangalore for us. Mr. Abhinav and Mr. Sam, thank you so much for being on board with us today. First and foremost, how has this journey with pickleball been with you for so far?
It's been a roller coaster ride. I think it's been a year and a half, but I think we have aged backwards in this year and a half, but it's been a fun ride, honestly.
Okay, and Sam?
Yeah, it's been crazy. I was just telling someone earlier today, we are both, I guess, corporate and boardroom type of people. He was a VC, I was a consultant. I was at some point running cross-border payments for Visa, and then 6 months later, I am running pickleball clinics here in Indranagar. So even I was like, how did I reach here? But it's been a crazy ride.
What do you think is the primary difference between edutech and sports tech, and do you think sports tech has a future now?
Answer to the second part, absolutely yes.
Okay.
For a couple of reasons. I think we are so used to tech in every part of our life that it's natural for customers, tech and data, right? For customers to ask for that when they are playing sport. So that was always going to happen. But I think what we were lacking till now was infrastructure. And with hopefully folks like ourselves and many others and sports like pickleball, paddle, etc. Because the number of people is going to increase, as you guys are the analytics and data guys, you will know. I think the demand for that actually going to exponentially increase because you can do magic with data, right? And you can really drive motivation, engagement. Again, as a cricket player, I know, you wake up on a Saturday morning, sometimes 6 a.m. You're like, why am I getting out of bed this early? And then you're like, yeah, I need to take 3 wickets to go back on the top of the leaderboard or whatever.
You both have very, very different personalities, very, very different work exposure. So, in a way, how do you think you complement each other in this line of work?
Yeah, I'm laughing because I'll give you a sports analogy we often use, which is Dhoni and Kohli, right? So it's funny, right? Like he's actually obviously first much younger, and I think that's really important for a business like ours. I can bring a lot of experience of having seen Visa, for example, a 200 market company and so on. But he really, I think, has the pulse of the audience, of how to grow businesses, brands like ours in today's world. But from a how he operates perspective, he's the Dhoni, he's the calm guy, believe it or not. And I am, I'm the no nonsense. I'll get aggressive. I'll play bad cop a little bit more. He'll play good.
Yeah, I think the other funny thing to add is you should see us on court and then judge which one is the other, because I think we switch roles and I tend to become a little too aggressive on court, trying to work through that.
So, simple thing, both of you have been in the UK at some point in your life. So, because we are in Bangalore, I need to ask you this weather-related question. How would a typical UK citizen describe Bangalore's weather? And I want you to do this in the UK or the Cockney accent.
Cockney. I'll try that if you want. I'll try not to embarrass myself, but let me say this, right? And I'll say this as someone who's moved into Bangalore. I never lived here before. I moved here in 22. Obviously, we all crib and rant and give a lot of shit to Bangalore about traffic, infrastructure, which is true. But part of it is also because so many people are choosing to move here, right? Which means there is something here which is really interesting to them, which is the ecosystem. I don't think you could build GoRally in any other city in India the way we've done. I think I've always said Bangalore does community better than any other city in India.
Who's going to do the accent between the two of you?
It's a bit nice, isn't it? It's a bit nice.
So, because you've given me the Dhoni-Kohli analogy, I also want to give you a Dhoni-Kohli analogy. The two of you spend a lot of time together, and there are certain late nights also because you're so occupied with this sport. So, how are Sakshi and Anushka kind of taking it at home?
Well, I should answer that first. So, when I started actually mid of last year, my wife and I we made a big decision. My wife actually moved to the UK for a year.
Okay.
As it so happens, just 2-3 weeks ago, she came back. So I think my test is just beginning. But to be honest, very honestly, I think they're equal. We call them, like my wife is a lawyer. We call her our legal counsel.
Okay.
And Sam, I'll let Sam, but Sam's wife Namrata is basically our chief growth officer. So they're both part of our board.
We'll have a quick round of rapid fire with you, and between the two of you, I'll ask you a question. You need to say who amongst you is probably more likely to do that. Okay. Our first question is, who's more likely to say let's do it?
Let's go with that. Yeah.
Okay. Who would most likely win in a game of poker?
He's
Okay.
a poker player.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
2-0. Who's more likely to go over budget?
That's what we mean. Even though I said the budget, and then I'm like, guys, customer experience.
I think there's one thing in particular that drives this, his belief that we need to have more parties with these events. He was the brains behind the rally and rave, the first rally and rave to ever happen in Bangalore.
Okay. That's why we call you the OG. And then, which is your favorite court amongst all the ones you have?
Alright. I'm actually going to say Sarjapur Road.
Okay.
It's recently opened for two reasons. One, I live close by. Second, it's these beautiful outdoor but covered courts, lovely asphalt surface. And what I realized there is, instead of horizontal stacking, the courts are vertically stacked.
Okay.
So on the sides, it's just you. There's just plants and greenery, and when you're in the zone, and the ball echoes because of all the covering. So it's such a satisfying feeling. So yeah, it's new, but my new favorite.
And Abhinav, yours?
It was love at first sight for me. GoRally, Jai Mahal.
Jai Mahal.
GoRally, Jai Mahal. I think I was the first person to play on those courts.
Okay.
And fell in love immediately. I live in that area. You know how difficult it is to find large spaces in central Bangalore, especially in Jai Mahal, the heart of the city, man. But that place you enter, it's green. We're soon going to have a cafe. There's paddle, there's pickleball, there's a huge football field, there's ample parking. You can spend hours there, and people do. Trust me, people do.
Somewhere I feel both of them secretly like Indranagar, but they're trying to slightly slide in the new court and say you can come and explore all of these things.
Indranagar is home ground. Our office is here. We spend half our working time here. So unfortunately, it's suffering from the grass is always greener on the other side. Syndrome right now. But you're probably right. This is our flagship.
I vote for Indranagar. Indranagar is my favorite.
It
court.
is, it's always better to give the hipster answer, right?
I think this is a fantastic opportunity for us to catch up with them, the OG brains behind why pickleball is flourishing today in Bangalore. Thank you so much for joining us. We've had great fun not only interviewing you but also participating and playing in your tournaments. Please continue doing what you're doing for pickleball, and we will always be rallying for the two of you.
No, thank you so much. I mean, your journey with pickleball is also amazing. I think it speaks to a lot of what we talk about. I think the fact that you've become addicted, it's helped you in your fitness journey.
Yes.
So thank you so much for your time as well.
And yeah, we're just looking forward to that next set of tech, man. So I need to know my serve speeds and my stride lengths tomorrow. So no, well done, guys. On a serious note, I think it's great to see the ecosystem coming together and different people playing different roles. And I think you guys, for what is a very early product or tech, have done a great job. So well done.